have.
I can't even keep a straight face. Okay, so look, you mentioned Courtney a whole lot, right? Courtney is, let me tell you about Courtney. When I first moved here, the first OTA that I came to, bitch, and I've seen like bitches like these celebrities and all that kind of shit. Bitch, Courtney had came into the OTA in the middle of the OTA. Bitch just stopped the ball for her. Somebody screamed out, Courtney, I love you. I'm like, who is this bitch? She is everything that you're supposed to be. She is everything, and I see her from afar, like how she works with the community, how she works with her kids, how close she is, how she trains them. She's incredible. I would like to know, how did she become your mother? Because they say y'all like 1 and 1.
So Courtney became my mother after meeting me at BBQ and coming to me and telling me I was good. I realized like,
That's so cute.
cause she holds a really special place in my heart that a lot of people don't even get that close. Like me and her talk every single day since I became a juicy, and I was like 5.5 years old. Like ups and downs and calling me for an effect, gossiping about my little boo that I've been with, and like Lil Kim, like you're a mess. Like she would always tell me that. Even like I was telling her this one story. This is when our first time I ever went viral. It's the email.
What's the email?
I had an email. I had a new number, but it wasn't a number. It was an email.
Okay, tell me about it.
So pretty much, I had lost my phone, and no shade, this midget.
He was a midget. He came up right. He came up right where it mattered.
He came short, right where it mattered, but shorter than me, and try to like do his on me, and I couldn't take it. I said, I don't know what this is about. You come pick me up from school, and that's it. Like, you drive smooth, that was it. I gave him my number. It was an email. I was working off the Wi-Fi. It was a big thing for me back then. Like, they were trying to figure out what I was talking about. You wanted my number when you called me. May Kitty 2898 at email at AOL.
May Kitty.
May Kitty popped up. They were like, Courtney texted me like, who the fuck is May Kitty? I'm like, Ma, it's me. So that's where that story comes from. Courtney being my mother though, like I don't even know where to start. Like she called me one day, was like, I want you to come hang out with the Juicies. So this is my first time actually having any like family oriented other than my actual family. So we went to Mr. Biggs.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to Mr. Biggs, we also went to see the Power Ranger movie. It was boring. Me and Courtney fell asleep. Literally, you were sitting right side by side. She went to sleep on my shoulder. I went to sleep on her head. It was a big thing. After that, she was like, text your house, tell them you wanna see what else is out there for you. So
That's what she told you to do?
yeah, and I texted them a long paragraph, and it was not that long, but not that short, and everybody knew what I was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So my first time out as a juicy, I was fighting.
Yeah, they said you used to fight a whole lot.
I was hanging around the wrong clique, and they was like very problematic. Like, I knew I played a big part because I popped a lot of smack, and you know, my gang is my gang. I'm gonna ride with my gang. One fight, we all fight. We share one. No
You're a Vanjie Tuna stan.
I am. Like, me and my girlfriends back in the day, we used to have a lot of fights. And this one specific, I even called Courtney to come to the rescue. Because I knew they was coming back to retaliate with more people. And I just knew he was out there. I said, Mom, no shade. You got to come with us. It's mad at them. They walk into my house, make sure I'm safe. We get there, it's like 10 of them. It's like 5 of us. So it was easily outnumbered. But we scared them. And I ain't going to tell them what we had. But,
and there was something to be had.
We had what we had.
Okay.
And they ran like and ever since then, I was like, I got to step away from this. So I started to get back into ballroom.
Okay.
And
we're so happy that you're here.
Thank you.
We're so happy that you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, you're such a light.
Thank you. I think it took Courtney always tell me like, Lil Kim, you're not your friend. So don't fall in that circle all the time because you're gonna end up just like them. And I see something bigger.
And when she said just like them, what was them?
Them was like, they didn't care
About life,
they
what was next for them.
They just didn't.
We never seem to pay attention to that while it's going on because we feel like these are my friends and this is my everyday and this is what's going on. You have to think bigger. You got to think about what's next for you. I'm glad that Courtney was in your life to do that. That's what we're supposed to have. I wish that for everyone to have a person like that in your corner. Because now look at you. Look at you grow.
Thank you. And that's the crazy part. I used to play the back.
Did you? You felt like why?
Because I had a...
That wasn't even a question. You felt like why? Why did you feel that way?
Because I have friends that I felt like deserved to shine bigger than me.
Is that the Aquarius in you?
Yes! I put everybody first. Yeah. I put everybody first. And it was a group of 4. It was a group of 4. Then it went to 6, dropped 2, and went back to 4. And the final 4, I felt like could have been bigger than me, could have been bigger than what they wanted for themselves, but their egos got in the way. And I'm telling them all the time, like, yo, you don't have to be catty, you don't have to be a brat, you don't have to be the girl to be the girl. You can just be yourself and be the girl. Everybody want to be queen. I'm like, girl. Queen of what? Queen of what? What are we the queen of? Like, what we do? Exactly. Queens are, everybody's a queen, and a queen is made from her presence. When she steps into the room, they greet her. And she got greeted. I even had another friend who had, like, minor insecurities, and I always used to uplift her and tell her, like, girlfriend, it's not about that. And in her head was she just always beat herself up. But when I evolved to the 1K, she was there.
When you vote for the 1K?
Yeah, be honest with the twist, she was there. And then, like, although we ain't speak, you know, we don't have that relationship no more, I saw her chanting for me, and that's what it's about. Versus Miss Wannabe, always trying to throw shots. Girl, time is up. It's my time now. Now I'm in the front. What they gonna say now?
Bitch, you played a bat. What we saying?
They not seeing me.
They calling you, but you on everybody's show. Like, there's no shame. But you be on everybody here.
You're not seeing me this year.
I think honestly, look, I think you got a long time to be the girl. I think you're just I just see it for you in that way. I think it's gonna be a very long last.
Somebody gave me 20 years, but I'm gonna give myself 30.
But I'm gonna give myself 30. So you a Juicy and you a Balenciaga too.
Yeah.
But they said you was a West. What happened?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
they said she was a West and stuff.
I was a West.
They said she was a West and she not a West, and she a Balenciaga now.
I was
what
a
happened?
West.
What about the direction?
I think, and this is me keeping it real, as a West, I was still very fresh in my training. So it's like stepping into the mainstream with the Kiki scene mindset. Not everybody is going to see it for you.
Okay.
So they wanted me in the house. I came to the house. It was a Benji house. You know,
here in New York City.
Yeah, it was actually Davina was mother at the time.
Okay.
And I was up under her management, but I could never make it from Tennessee to New York for the ball. I just couldn't make it. Like
I couldn't make it either.
Every time I made it, it was like they just missed my category. The ball was over. I'm just like. But then, the first time I ever came out as a West, I won with the house. And I was last battle in Boston, me versus Lindsay for the 1K. And then the next night, it was house with the most points, West won the 1K. And I was a part of it. I wiped the girl makeup off. She was mad at me and everything.
She don't have no makeup on right now, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. Just to kind of highlight that for a second. We're literally in daylight. We're literally in Brooklyn. We're literally... I mean, it's been a transition of the day to the night. She has no makeup on and she has on lime green hair. Let's just lay that there. Realness. When we talk about it, this is what it looks like. It's no shade. But
after I realized I couldn't make any more functions, I'm just like, you know what? maybe this is me saying I gotta pay the mainstream and then stick to Kiki because maybe I wasn't seeing it the way they wanted to see it. So
Okay.
I don't think the West ever even kicked me out. I think I just like lost faith and I just like left.
Okay.
And that's just me being real. I remember even Kino hit me up like, "What's going on with you?" Checking on me. And then when I left, when I became Balenciaga, I was a Balenciaga in Atlanta. It's not even my scene. Like I love the house, but that wasn't the Balenciaga chapter I came from. So meeting them, doing all of that, it was just like it was a lot. But I was trying to understand what this house was about because I wasn't up under Courtney management in New York City. I was in Atlanta. So
What's it like being under? It sounds like a tight grip. I don't know, but I'm just asking. What is it like being under Courtney's management? She only makes stars. She only makes stars and $100,000 winners. The Juicies were the best ever on Legendary. It's no shade, in my opinion. I've never seen that before. To have Vogue and performance like that, like, and they said it had a lot to do with Courtney. Yeah. So what's it like being in her management?
Her mindset. It's literally her mindset.
What she be thinking?
I can't tell you what
Courtney,
she
we
thinks.
need to talk.
You need to talk to her.
They've been telling me that, but I'm like, season 2.
Courtney is a dreamer. That's how I look at it.
I like you.
She likes to sleep on her visions and then, get it out there. And that's what made me polish it. Because I now sleep on my dreams. Like, whatever I want to do, I'm like, this is cute, but I know I could take it there, and I can't take it there right now because I'm too tired. So, tomorrow,
it's a real
I'm going to think
conversation
about
to have
it.
with yourself.
Yeah, like, you got to converse with yourself before you converse with anybody else. Because you have a vision, you have to see your vision. Can't nobody else see your vision first. And that's the problem with these people. They see a vision, and their vision isn't executed the way they thought it was going to be because they don't have the right team behind them. And that's where you have the Courtneys, the Nickys, the Romans, the Day-Days, the Shahs, the Quanas, to actually help you. And that's what it is.
That was very powerful what you just said. That is definitely going to be real. I just thank you for saying that. That's like huge. And I said to say like huge shout out to Shy. Huge shout out to Malik behind here. Just because like my thoughts of what I had for what my show, what the next direction would be, I was telling Shy about it. He brought me you. Then you came about, and then like now we're here. Like this is a vision I had in my head, so it's like kind of crazy. Like what you just said is like so powerful. If you think it and you really believe it and you move towards it, it can happen. Yeah. But bitches be scary. Oh! They scary, and I don't want to give them any grace with it because to dream is not to be scary. To dream isn't to be like, oh, I'm kind of. It's like no, bitch, you got to do it. And even if the vision doesn't go out, if you execute it wrongly, okay, bitch, you did it wrong. That's good. Now you know you can do it, how to do it again, do it better, do it right. Stop being scary, bitch. Failure is the best way to success. So that was sick. Now, okay, so let me ask you this because I can't have you all night, but I want to know what, because I don't know what you about to do. I've never met a girl like you before. I don't think they've ever made them like you before. What are you about to do with this? I want to say the scene, but I want to know what you're trying to do with the world.
The world?
What do you want out of us? Because we're at the palms of your hands.
I want the world to see me for who I am and like make sure I feed y'all the energy y'all feed me. Because I moved by the way. Like every time I meet somebody, I'm like a people's person. That's all I want to do. Like meet people, talk, comments. Like,
so are you going to have a show?
I want to.
I think you should have a show. Okay, so you're going to have a show.
I'm going to have a show.
She's going to have a show. You need a show.
I need a show.
I want you, I don't know, right? We just keep talking. But I see you on TV. I see them following you around. But I want you to have a show. You a girl that need a show. You can do a show by yourself. You could do it. Everybody will watch. We love you. And it's like, what do you do with all that you got going on? We just need to watch you. Paris Hilton did it.
They have. My thing is, I think my life is like so crazy. If I had a show, they would see me like at my rawest form.
That's what we want. When you fell on the table for OTA, that's when we like, she a real bitch, I love her. And so I think that if you had a show and you did that, it would be so different.
Y'all hear that, world?
Y'all think we should. So can I call you back?
Call me tomorrow.
We gonna call y'all back then.
Yeah.
She's like, call me tomorrow. You need a show.
Yes, I do.
You need. I'm like, what is she gonna like? Cause I'm like, what is the question to ask you? I have questions and all that, but it's like, what are you about to do?
Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm going to take over the world.
Right.
I'm going to spread love.
That's what a real mom do. Keep a gangster look out for your people.
Although I'm the wicked bitch of the East.
Are you really though?
Oh, no.
Are you really? I don't get that.
No, I think it's just a slogan. I'm gonna spot
Okay. You got your green hair. Let it be.
Come on, let me live one day. Let me feel slow. Yeah, I think that's just what it is. I'm gonna give the world what the people who raised me gave me, and that was a chance. Like, not a lot of people get a chance in this world to be who they are and, be accepted and be loved. That's what I want to give back.
What hardships have you... Are we still recording? We are? Incredible. Because I was, when I do my research, my show is really about, like, motivation and inspiration. And I always ask my people often, like, what is something that you've been through? What was the worst thing that you've ever been through that you overcame? And I was told, like, what to ask you with that. But I just wanted to ask you straight out, just like that.
The worst experience I ever had in my life was growing up and always being bullied. They bullied me for my oversized lips. They bullied me for being very, soft and intimate. They bullied me for being just myself. And I took that and I didn't let it, cloud my judgment. I didn't harm myself by it. I actually brushed it off. It took me having to actually get into altercations to put my foot down. But that's just because I live in New York City. You feel me? Other than that, people's we're gonna accept you for who you are as long as you accept yourself. So because the moment I got more comfortable with my skin, the world started to change. In my world, specifically. I realized at home, I had a lot of more pressure on me, being that I was the oldest and I wanted to be trans. So I had to put my foot down to my family and let them know I don't care what you go through, I don't care what you've been through, I don't even care about you. But this is about me right now. So it's rather if you love me and you support me, then you're gonna respect it. And honestly, when it came down to that whole thing with me and Atlanta having to move back to New York, that was actually the worst experience of my life. And I'm just keeping real. I went through trauma, back to back to back to back with my relationships not working out. So being that somebody tried to lock me in so young. Here am I now, I'm 25, and I'm trying to get my youth back. Although I'm still young and I'm still beautiful. But the things that I'm doing at 25, I should have been doing at 22. And somebody
says who?
Says me.
Okay.
Because I knew where I was heading. And because I moved, it stopped it. And it only stopped it because Atlanta's pretentious. That's not really my scene.
It's the facade. It's the fake. It is. I mean, not the whole entire city, not every single person, but it is. There's a fakeness to that city. It's a fakeness to those girls, and it's just I like New York because it reminds me of Detroit. Is the rawness here. It's bitch, if we don't like each other, we gonna know about it, and I appreciate that.
And that's just what it is.
You know what I mean?
It wasn't like that out there. Everybody wanted to be fake. Everybody wanted to be phony. I couldn't get with it. The whole you gotta dress up every day. I dress up when I want to dress up. I told him straight like that. I am a girl from the Bronx. You knew what you was when you signed up with me. I like wearing sweats. I like wearing Jordans. I like putting on little oversized T-shirts and socks. Because I'm comfortable. When I want to be sexy, I want to be sexy. You feel me? They don't get that. So here am I taking back my sexy. Here am I taking back, I don't want to say my youth, but owning myself versus being a couple. So as I'm being a single and Just saying, just putting that out there.
She's single, y'all. And she sound like she don't want to mingle, but she might be mingling. But you taking back your power.
I am. That's what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Lil Kim. She's taking back her power. She's taking all the power.
And these boys don't know what to do with me.
Dude, do you have any instruction?
We're
gonna save it for the next show. We gotta go. Back.
Later, y'all. And I'm gonna let y'all know this Lil Kim signing off. But as I sign off, I'm gonna let y'all know, play with your mama. Not me and KHAOSTALKS, right?
We out and about. Come on, you come with me.
Let me call you back. I'm busy.
Am I sick? Am I good in the back?
Yeah.
I got away.